Graves Pressure Washing Institute, contractors first. Hey guys, first and foremost, I always want to remind you, it's now register for some of the events. Many. Don't forget about the Power Clean event. It's going to be completely awesome. It's going to be the largest event that the industry's ever seen. $1 million budget on a show. It's absolutely going to be crazy. So, guys, I wanted to let you know something today. I'm doing a demonstration. This is not a product yet. This is something that's being beta tested. So I don't want guys going like, I want this. Call Doug Rucker or Marco Ramonde. I need the BatGuard Pro. I need this. Blah blah blah. This is a product that has not been. It's not made yet. I've got the first one. It's a special thing. It's a version of a back guard, but it's might be built for residential, may not. We're going to find out if there's a need for it. Here's what I want to explain to you first of all. There's some residential guys, and I'm not a residential guy. I'm a commercial guy, and I love the back guard the way they're 10 feet, and you've seen some of my videos that it collects the pollution and doesn't let so in the back of a grocery store, there's a lot of stuff back there. There's cigarette butts, there's oil, there's grease, there's all kinds of things because you got heavy trucks coming in, you got hydraulic spills and stuff like that. Well, a BatGuard Pro will take care of this problem and filter that water. So if the water is discharged out from that rear area, like let's say there's one special one that we do up in Scottsdale, Arizona, and the water actually discharges into a community. What it's not when you use the term pond, it's basically an area where the water goes into retention or detention. We call it a pond, but it's not like a pond with fishies. It's just an area on property where any pollution goes. If it's a rain event, wash event, whatever it is, it goes into this retention area. But you certainly don't want to discharge a bunch of nastiness in there if you can prevent it. What a BatGuard Pro does is it stops that pollution and basically it reduces that pollution down and cleans the water by just gravity feeding water through the media. I'll attach another video in here for the guys that are watching this to go, I don't have any idea what you're talking about, Ron. Basically, this is just a filtration system. It's very inexpensive. I think these things are like $250 a pop. You can use them over 100 times, so it's less than $1. It's a little bit more than $1 or less than $1 use. If you get 250 out of it, it's obviously more, but they claim you can get a couple hundred uses out of it, so it's even still less than $1 per use. Now, my idea is this is going to be a good thing to use. Residential guys, listen up. If you lay this in the curb on either side of the driveway, which I've seen lately, lots of guys, they're rinsing all that dirt off the driveway and they're rinsing it down the street in front of somebody else's house. Now, how would it be if you could lay the BatGuard Pro down on either side of the driveway, not worrying, and nobody has to tell me. Normally, water will only run one direction once it goes off the driveway. It'll usually run. That's how, by design, they'll usually run one direction. Sometimes they run two directions, though, because they're not designed as well as everybody thinks. So if your water coming off the driveway and you have two BatGuards on either side in the gutter, and the water is filtering through those, you're not going to wind up having a big mess in front of somebody else's house. In a community development, community management, this is going to be great. Community managers are going to love this because they're not going to be taking that call when you go out and clean an oils problem for somebody that's got a violation. And then they go, yeah, Ron, we cleaned up the oil in the driveway, but we flushed it down two houses down, and now it's in the curb in front of Susie's house. The BatGuard Pro will prevent this type of thing from happening to you. It's going to be a big upsell for you, also to your clients, that you're reducing the pollution and things that are coming off their driveways, and that you're being conscious about the environment. So we're gonna test this, beta test this product. It's not available. Don't call Fayth. Don't call anybody out to get this. We're gonna be testing this. I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna be using it. If you want to, and you want to get started right away, you can buy a BatGuard Pro that's 10 feet, and you can buy that, and you can get two of them. But we're talking. I had an idea that maybe this thing should be a little bit smaller because The 10-footer is very, very difficult to handle. For a commercial situation, I believe it's the right product. For residential, I think it needs to be a little smaller because I think the residential guy doesn't need a 10-footer. There's going to be an argument about this because I know there are guys out there that love the 10-foot. And by the way, I wanted to mention this. If you do want to buy the Backguard Pro, Washmart does carry it in Houston. I believe that Doug Rucker at the Doug Rucker's pressure washing store, I believe he carries them as well. If you guys want to, I'll probably throw those links down below so that you guys, if you're interested in this product, because you know it sounds like a cool thing, man, just go there, pick one up there. You could also go to Faythworx.com, and I'll put that link in there. She ships them out, and you usually get them within 2 days, priority mail or FedEx or however she sends them. But bottom line, great product. It's what we should be doing. Shouldn't be rinsing stuff down in front of other people's houses and leaving it there. That's just not good practice. Not a good practice, guys. And it could get you into some Dutch if you keep doing it one day and it just happens to be the wrong Karen that's out there and sees it. And the next thing you know, she's on the phone to the environmental department. And the next thing you know, the city's out there and they're questioning everything that you're doing. So, and it's part of all the BMPs in what you're supposed to be practicing as well, best management practices. So, the bottom line is we should be doing these things anyways as good stewards to the environment. And guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First. Go to National Cleaning Expo, get registered for a free event. Look forward to seeing you there.